Greetings, YouTube. Hello to my viewer. I think it's only one. Okay, begin rant. Here we go. Friday, London, early afternoon. Allegedly a terrorist with a knife attacks random people. Kills 2. God bless them. Don't know what their families are going through right now. Can't be good. Heart goes out to them. Please shoot him down like the dog he is, or was. But fair play to the boys that tattled him. Well done. Don't know if I could have done it. Don't know if I would have done it. But was he really a terrorist? Well, yeah, I guess. Convicted in 2012 of terrorist offences. Sent to jail. And released early. Usual with this spineless government. And the spineless governments before. Nobody dare tattle Muslim terrorism for fear of upsetting Muslims. Well, go ahead, upset them. The vast majority of them are fine. Just like the rest of us, all they want to do is get on with their lives. Go to work, provide for the families, see the families grow up, see the children grow up, go off to university or whatever, get a job, do well in life. It's all any of us want. The trouble is, when it's terrorism, it's always Muslim terrorism. Yeah, we went through the bad old days of the 70s, 80s, 90s with the IRA. But they came to realise at a point, you weren't going to get anywhere by using terror. You have to talk. At the end of the day, yes, they wanted a united Ireland. What they didn't realise is, Southern Ireland didn't want them. Still don't. It proved it when the Irish had a referendum on whether to drop that part of their constitution that called for a united Ireland. Overwhelmingly, it was voted to drop it. That just showed them how much the people in Southern Ireland wanted to join with the North. They just didn't want it. Too much trouble. Besides that, too much money. Everything comes down to money in the end. The Republic couldn't afford it. Even if they'd have wanted to, they couldn't afford it. So they came to the negotiating table and negotiated. Anyway, that's another story. Back to Friday. Usually, when it is a terrorist attack, they're usually shouting, God is great, Allahu Akbar, or words to that effect. As far as I know, this guy didn't. Mistakes were made. Got to have been. He's being monitored, he's wearing a tag. Apparently, he wasn't supposed to be anywhere near London. That was part of his being released, his licence. So somebody has obviously given him permission to go to London. Because he'd been invited to visit this talk, or whatever it was, that was lecture that was going on regarding rehabilitation of offenders. And a lot of people there were ex-offenders. That's probably why the guys that took him down may have been hard nuts who've been in prison. I don't know, that's just speculation on my part. Whatever they were brave to do what they did. So he stabs 2 people, well, more than 2 people, but 2 die, a man and a woman. Turns out that one of the guy that he killed was part of this lecture process, whatever it was. I don't know if it was him personally that invited the guy down, but he had met him before. So was this just a, I don't know, just an aberration? The guy wanted to cause damage with the people who run the rehabilitation of offenders thingies. I don't know. Nobody does at the moment. Of course he's dead, so we can't ask him. But I'd rather he'd be dead than alive. I'd rather they shoot all of them instead of putting him in prison. The sentences aren't long enough. They have to go to prison for a hell of a long time, the terrorists. And don't put them in the ordinary prison population. Set aside somewhere where you just put the terrorists. And they can shout Allah Akbar and whatever, all they want. But while they're in the normal prison population, there's a chance they can radicalise people, other people. Defeats the object. Get them separated. And put them away, for me, till they die. The only good terrorist is a dead terrorist. Although one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. So, you can't win. Either way. Can you hear the dog barking in the background? I don't know why. There's nobody here. The MSARB is out, as usual. I'll get the MSARB on one of these soon. Introduce yourself. Shut up! Excuse me. Oh yeah, MSARB. Get the MSARB in. Have a chat. Introduce yourself. Hopefully we'll go away shortly, just for a few days. Just have a break. Probably introduce her on that one. Think might be going shooting tomorrow. I might take the camera for that. So she may introduce herself on that. You'll have heard her. She was in the car when we went into town. So, but the next time I'll film her. Back to the terrorism, was it terrorism incident? Well, what's happened since? Straight away the politicians are on it, like a rat through an aqueduct. Politicising it now. Why? Why politicise it? Doesn't make any sense. Just stick to what you've been doing, lying to everybody already. Don't make any more lies up. Fucking politicians. A necessary evil, I suppose, in a democracy. Plus our first past the post system, which means we could end up with a government with a minority of the vote winning a big victory. Yeah, that's how it happens, folks. If you're not from here, we've had governments before on 40%. 40% voted for them, 60 didn't, but yet they're the government in power. I'm afraid that's the vagaries of our system. Crap. But we're stuck with it. We had a referendum on whether we should change it. Hardly anybody turned up. Really crap turnout. And overwhelmingly voted down. So, if we don't want it to change, the people, why should they change it? The only thing I want to change really is House of Lords. All that gotten rid of. Unelected twats. deciding things. I suppose a government with a huge majority, with a landslide, has got a little bit more sway with the House of Lords. When they put legislation through to the upper house, and the upper house says, they can say, look, you approve it, always just use Queen's prerogative and put it through anyway, without your say-so. I think it's the Queen's prerogative that they use. Something like that anyway. But only a government with a massive majority could contemplate doing that. But it goes to the House of Lords, the House of Lords send it back and said, no, you need to change this, you need to change that. Goes back again, House of Lords, no, you've not changed it enough, it goes back to the House of Lords, then the House of Lords are satisfied, it goes back, it gets ratified by Parliament, becomes law. It can take months. But they're not elected. They're put there. They're hereditary, half of them. Hereditary laws, aristocracy. Pass the seats down through generations. Well, we've moved on from there a long time ago. So, no, get shut, close it down, get another house, an elected house. I don't know how you do it, but there's a way. When you have an election, you vote for your main vote, and then you vote for the House of Lords. It won't be the House of Lords, just call it an upper chamber. Then you'll vote for the upper chamber, but you can't vote the same way you voted in the general election. So if you vote for a Labour candidate, you can't then vote for a Labour candidate for the upper chamber. You have to change to someone else. And maybe there should be so many places where appointments are made. That's probably, could be retiring MPs, MP who may have lost a seat, but have been in Parliament for a long time. It could be appointed to the upper chamber by Parliament. On a votes basis, not by the leading party. But Parliament could appoint, I don't know, say 50. Just random, it's just me, there's probably better ways. Have told me. But our politics does need a change. And we should have less MPs. This town where I live has 3. There's no need for 3. It's a small provincial town. 250,000 population. Why does it need 3 MPs? Got the main MP, my MP, who's for, I forget, Wentworth and Dearne, and then you've got the Dearne Valley MP. Although does Dearne Valley do, I'm not sure how it works with the Dearne Valley one. So we may have 2 MPs, the Dearne Valley might be either Doncaster or Barnsley, I'm not sure. But if we've got 2, I need 1. I know which one I'd get rid of. Mine. The shit of him, left-wing twat. Don't tell the wife, but I don't half love her. It's alright, she won't watch these. Me ranting. No. Keep it quiet. She wants to know when we're going away on the long trip. I said, when we've got some bloody money. We haven't paid the car off yet. And you're having a new conservatory put in. Just after Christmas. Oh, how am I going to pay for that? It's another £4,500. Saw it's coming when we bought the car. 18 bloody grand. I won't buy another one. We spent 3 grand on it since we bought it. It's not, we haven't had it 2 years. Crap. Well, there you go. It's life, isn't it, folks? This is how things go. This is what happens. Are we poor? Yeah, because we're bloody poor. Well, you might not think it says we bought an 18 grand car. Alright, we can pay for it. But one hit to either of our incomes and we're done. But so far, it's okay. We can crack on. We're alright. We can live. We can eat. We can't go out much. The reason we can't go out is because we're saving up. I'm saving every penny I can now. Not trying to. And it always said, when you start saving, I don't care who you are, where you are. If you decide, right, I'm going to start saving up because I want to get this, that, or the other. I want to go on holiday. I want to do this. Something happens, you've got to pay out. Something totally unexpected. It hasn't happened yet, but something will. And whatever it is that happens to make the problem go away, it'll be just the amount that I've got saved. Bastard. Anyway, we'll see. Roll on December 12th, get it over with. Which way is it going to go? It's getting closer, apparently. All the polls are showing the Tory lead is getting drawn back. I can't believe anybody would vote for Corbyn. Bit choice of two evils. It's like the American election, the last one. What did to choose from? Trump, Hillary. No choice really, is it? I'm sorry for American people. I will say this though. Everybody said at the time that that's it. America's doomed. When they voted Trump in. Oh, America's doomed. The economy will collapse. This guy's got no idea. He's not political. He doesn't know anything. Foreign policy will go through window. Oh, there'll be wars everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. It would seem from all reports that the American economy is booming right now. And the minorities in America, Hispanics and black people, working is higher than it's ever been. Being tough with China, I think it's pretty good. People need to be tough with China. I think he's doing well. I think he's doing well there. People are saying, "Well, you can't be tough with China. You can't do this to China." Well, yes, you can. What's the other thing that's good at? Yeah, everybody said it'd be doing it. Oh, yeah, the first ever to actually go and talk to North Korea. Alright, maybe nothing will come of it. But for a moment, everybody thought, woo, sorted. He's done it. I don't think he has yet, but he started the ball rolling. And they seem to get on well. That's pretty good. Well, I hope he keeps it up. I'll tell you this now. I'll bet the next American, I can't see him getting a second term. The next American president, will he go and see Kim Jong-un? Will he? No. No chance. He'll not carry it on. Will he be strong with China? Nah. He'll bend over and take it up the arse. Whoever it is. Will it be another Republican? Who knows? I don't think it'll be a Democrat. Who have they got this time? Who's in the hat? It's very quiet. Any Americans who watch this, Drop me a note below. Who are they going for? Who are you going to have a choice of? Well, I know you're going to have a choice of Trump and whoever. But who's going to be the whoever? Right, enough. I've rambled on too long. It's 20 minutes now. Peace and love to everyone. Try to be good to each other. Don't be nasty. No need for it. Signing off. The Fat Man leaves. Bye. Subscribe. Hit the like. Dislike. Whatever. Thank you. Leave a comment.